Hi, I'm Namit, co-founder of Holonym. Want to invite you to the privacy pool party. Privacy pool is just our term for anonymity set. We'll explain a little bit later how that works and how it provides the privacy guarantees of Holonym. Let's jump right into the problem, which is that identity is crucial throughout the web. It's very difficult, though, in Web3, where almost everything is on public ledgers. It's very difficult to have private identity. At the same time, though, regulators are increasingly turning their eye towards crypto, wanting more KYC. Sybil attacks are becoming more prevalent with all sorts of airdrop farming and other bot attacks. And before Web3 reaches the next set of users, the UX has to be a lot better. Instead of writing down your private keys, and if you lose them, losing everything, you have to be able to prove that you're the same person who set up an account. And there are solutions for this. There are Web 2 solutions, but there needs to be something that's Web3 native that has the decentralization and privacy guarantees to be compatible with public blockchains. So that's why we built Holonym. Holonym lets you make holos, which are these holistic identities composed of all these credentials called NIMs. So these NIMs can be your name, country, social security number, web accounts. And once they're in your holo, you can prove stuff like that you're a real person, not a robot. You can prove that you haven't voted before. So this is key for on-chain democracies and fair airdrops. There's also anti-money laundering proofs without doxing people. For example, proving that you haven't split a transaction into smaller amounts to avoid KYC. And one of the simplest ways to do compliance is just to make sure that US users don't use your protocol. So US residency proofs are something that we support. And drinking age proofs, or just proving that somebody's above a certain age to use your website. Let's see a little demo of how this works. And I invite you all to try this demo yourself out after the demo day on app.holonym.id. However, as you notice, I'm doing it on localhost. This is because the live version has Sybil resistance. So it's actually a feature that I can't demo it live more than once on the production site. So let's walk through the process on a local version. You might recognize the first step. After you scan the QR code, it's going to take you through like a mobile verification of driver's license or other identity documents and a selfie check. So you've probably done that if you've done like Airbnb or anything that needs identity verification. And then what's special about Holonym is that afterwards it goes through this process where the credentials, you confirm that you are this person, and then you can mint a holo. Now what's happening when you mint a holo is the holo is going to this privacy pool on chain. Privacy pool is a lot like the anonymity set of Tornado Cash or Zcash, but for identity instead of money. So instead of mixing money, you're shielding your identity. So not even the KYC provider can track your address. So now that we've mentioned the holo, we can prove all sorts of things about it. Right now, we support 2 proofs. We support unique personhood and US residency. I'll prove I'm a unique person. For, let's say, I want to get an airdrop. So I'm going to get an SBT saying that my address belongs to a unique person without revealing to anybody, including the KYC provider, which person that actually is. So submitting the proof is pretty simple. Just got to sign it with MetaMask. There we go. So we're currently in beta, and right now we're doing beta testing with our first paid client. This face might seem familiar. Andrew Yang from recent presidential elections started Lobby 3. So Lobby 3 is a lobbying DAO But before a DAO is actually active in politics, it has to prove that all its users are in the US. So they've garnered a lot of interest, a lot of traction, but they can't actually operate yet until they prove other users are in the US. And they want to do that in a way that sticks with their Web3 values and their users' Web3 values of privacy and decentralization. So naturally, they chose Holonym for that. And of course, it wouldn't be possible without a great team. So I'm really grateful to be working with these folks. We have largely research backgrounds at Georgetown, Carnegie Mellon, Belmont, and Vassar, and have done work in computational cognitive neuroscience largely, and also machine learning, AI, computer science, and design and marketing as well. And we're raising $3 million for 2 years of runway. Gonna spend this primarily on development and growth. Thank you so much for listening.